Hi everyone, I'm Cendril, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics. So, I broke down and did it. I went back to Dorter Trade City and bought TK a new Murasama and an extra one, just in case. As I traveled through the desert, I got into a fight, so as always I decided to take it. And then something happened. Between all the traveling I've done for this chapter, Kitty became a mime, warrior who mimics others. When an ally takes an action, she mimics it. This is a class that she chose, because if you've seen her avatar and everything, it's so cute, and, well, you have the cute fox mask. So, it definitely fits. But this is what she chose, to be a mime. So, at this point, as long as nobody changes, the Starlight Squad is officially the classes they chose. And with that, big celebration, hooray! But now it gets really interesting, because she chose Mime. As you can see, this is why it took so long for her to get to her class. And why it just seemed like I was picking random classes for her if you don't know too much about tactics. The prerequisites are you must be a level 8 Squire, a level 8 Chemist, a level 4 Summoner, a level 4 Mediator, a level 4 Geomancer, and a level 4 Lancer. Whew! It by far has the highest prereqs to become, excluding the PSP version, where to become a Dark Knight, you could say it has equal to, maybe even more prereqs. But Mime is definitely up there. So, what kind of equipment does a Mime wear, you ask? They don't. There's no, like, MI or ME or something when you look at equipment. Okay, well, what abilities does she know, Cendril? She knows Mimic. And that's it. You can't equip anything else. Oh boy. Now, to be completely honest, I've not used Mime. I know exactly how Mime works, but I've never really taken it in battle. I've used it in, like, after the game, figured out how all it works and everything. And we'll see just how rusty I am on this. It may be easier to show you how it works than to explain it, but I need to go over it at least a little bit. As you can see, they don't wear equipment, and, whoops, you can't have any other ability other than Mimic. And just like the job says, when an ally takes an action, she mimics it. So, let's say, for example, Og decides to swing at an enemy in front of him, and he swings twice with his dual ninja swords, right? And he does 48 and 48. Van will then, with a very, very high percentage, there is a, I believe, 10% chance that she fails to mimic. But more often than not, she's going to go, hey, that looked cool. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So, out of nowhere, she's going to pull the exact same 2 ninja swords that Og has, with the exact same attack strength, and swing at whatever's one space in front of her. Because that's what Og did. Dramatic pause. Yeah. Just think about that. Squirrel decides, oh man, Cendril's hurting. I'm gonna throw a potion 4 squares in front of me, because that's where Cendril is. I'm gonna throw a high potion. Throw. Van goes, hey, that looks really cool. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. She's gonna pull a high potion. Out of nowhere, it doesn't take it from the stock. And throws a potion 4 squares in front of her. For for better or for worse. If there's an enemy in the way, well, she just healed the enemy. If Ramza was in the way, was like 2 squares in front of her, well, Ramza just got hit with the high potion. Yeah. The possibilities with Mime are, well, up to your party and your imagination. Mime is very cool. Mime also has the potential to completely obliterate your party because, well, you may end up hitting your own units. Like I said, she's gonna mimic, for better or for worse. Hooray! Combine that with her boyfriend. Yeah! This deadly duo could just spell the end for the party. But I tell you what, they sure made this game interesting. I can tell you that much. So with that out of the way, let's head to the Imperial Capital, shall we? Oh boy. So yes, Mime has huge prereqs, and as soon as she told me she wanted to be a Mime, I knew she would take the longest. But, there we go. What's wrong? Why aren't you sitting? I was surprised to know you're in Lesalia. Alma's here too. See her before you go. Oh, Sawbog's taking this in stride. Brother. What? What? Can you stop the war? Don't be ridiculous. What's the purpose? Bayous have fought to protect the people, not royalty. But now, they're fighting for self-interest. You don't know anything. You don't understand, brother. This battle's someone's plot. Someone's using Larg and Goltana. Using? What are you talking about? I don't know much either. Dystark tried to kidnap the princess to keep Goltana from the throne. But someone took the princess to Goltana. If she was killed then, Goltana would have been killed as a traitor. Dystark planned the kidnapping? Ramza, you're saying your own brother came up with such a plot? Don't you know anything? You fool! Don't trust your flesh? Get out! Go back to Igros! Don't you believe me? How am I supposed to believe an irrelevant kid like you? I've cared about you being my half-brother, but after all, bad blood is bad blood. Not suitable for a Bayou. That just cuts to the core. It's pretty mean, Zalbog. Sawbog. Your Excellency, I was told TG Sid broke through Dagola Pass. What? Thought they were at Bethella. We'll have an assembly. Tell everyone to join. I'll be there too. Yes, sir. Hoo boy. That's not good if you're on the Hokutin side. No. Now you can visit the capital. Nothing new opened up. There was no battle. I think we've seen this before, haven't we? But first, let's take a look at the shop. Athena dagger, ancient sword. Axe, mithril bow, mithril spear, shields, okay. We've seen all that. Cross helmet. Gold armor. Is all this the same? Yep. All this? Yep. Now if you decide to save here, I highly suggest you save on a different save point. Like, here, for example. Because, oh, what a shocker. You try to leave the city and there's a fight. Honestly, game, seen the trick one too many times. First squad, capacity 3, 2 remaining. We'll take Ramza, of course. I'll head over here. Actually, put me one back. And we'll take TK. For the second squad, capacity 2, 2 remaining. We'll take Van and Slim. And oh man, this could go really bad. But here we go. Back gate of Lesalia Castle. Ramza, wait! Alma. You were going to leave without telling me? I hate goodbyes. You won't be back, will you? Delita is alive. What? Delita helped kidnap the princess. What does all this mean? I thought he joined Gotana to get back at us. But he seems to be involved more with someone else. Someone other than Delita saved the princess from being killed for some scheme. Is it true Stark was involved in the kidnapping? Yes. I'm sure he had his reasons, but I don't know them. So, Tita, is she? Yes. Alma, listen carefully. I don't know who's behind Delita, but he's dangerous. Taking advantage of this war to achieve something vicious. Is Delita party to the plot? I don't know. He seemed to have his own ideas about things, though. You're fighting against them? I'll go with you. Are you out of your mind? Of course not! I want to prove what you're saying is true. No. I don't want to see another Tita. Alma. Of course, Ramza doesn't want Alma to go. He wants to do everything he can to protect his sister. The same way. Ramza Bayuv, aren't you? Huh? What are you doing here? I'm Zalmo Lusnada, Heresy Examiner. I order you to appear at a heresy hearing on suspicion of murder and heresy. Well, if it's a heresy hearing, I kind of expect that you want to... that it's suspicion of heresy. Way to repeat yourself. You will follow us. Any resistance to will force us to execute you immediately. Oh yeah? Give it a try. Heresy Examiner? Run, brother! I won't let you. Get him! Kill the heretic! Right, now Ramza's been branded as a heretic. All because he won't follow what everybody else is following. Following the war. You know, if you're trying to get him for the Cardinal, I don't know how, because 1, nobody was there, and 2, he exploded into nothing. Anyway, yeah, he's been branded as a heretic by the church. What a joke, right? Defeat Zalmo. Ready. And Ramza's not alone. We're here to help. Also, Alma is a guest in this battle. She does not have a lot of HP. But she is a cleric. One who takes holy orders and lives faithfully. Protects loved ones with holy magic from pure spirits. Magic taught by her brother, which only she can use. Holy magic is no joke. She has some higher level spells. Think of her as a buffed up white mage. You know, similar to the princess. Holy magic. She has a healing staff. Staff with power of spirit inside. Restores HP of whoever it strikes. I'd love to have that staff. It's great for a white mage. It doesn't have the +1 magic, unfortunately, but just by bonking somebody on the head, you could heal them. Pretty cool. She's a Barret. These things are amazing. It's only +20 HP, sure. But no instant death. Can't be petrified. You can't invite her. Can't be confused. Can't have bloodsuck. Can't be berserked. Stopped. Charmed. Sleep. A lot of the more nasty... the more nasty side effects she says no to. This is a great headpiece. Sure, it's only 20 HP. But if you try to hit her with the status effect, there's a good chance she's going to say no. Only women can wear it too, by the way. She does have a wizard outfit. She also has red shoes, which give +1 magic and +1 move. Love to have those. Leather shoes colored with magenta dye. Red shoes are awesome. No, it's not red shoes to click your heel 3 times. But they are magical. And do give you +1 move. So, gotta love that. Today we have a couple of monks here to ruin our day. And just ruin the tearful reunion between Alma and Ramza, which means I really don't like any of these guys. Or girls. Judo outfit, which we've already seen, and we already know monks can hit pretty darn hard. So that's spike shoes. Also to ruin our day, they have knights with great weapons and armor. This one has an ancient sword, so that's already good. Diamond armor, which is a step up from the gold armor. 80 HP. Diamond armor is great. A diamond helmet, which gives 80 HP. Also great. And then he has the Aegis shield, replica of the Shield of God. It only has 10 physical evade, however, it has 50 magical shield evade, and it gives +1 magic. Aegis shields are a spellcaster bane. Just yikes. So anybody that has an Aegis shield, you'll definitely want to run up and hit yourself. Unfortunately, this guy has weapon guard, so he gets the 5% from ancient sword. The Aegis shield still gives 10. If he had like a mantle on, you could see that he could be quite nasty to hit. Let's see what your comrades have. You are far less equipped, sir. You do have a leather mantle, which helps. An ice shield. Got to keep that in mind. You're weak against lightning, so that's something to maybe exploit. You do have a diamond helmet, but you have a silk robe, so you have far less HP. Wow, you must be the more rookie knight out of the bunch. You only have a coral sword, a gold shield, you have a cross helmet, a wizard robe, and spike shoes. You're nowhere near as threatening as these two, especially you. Good lord. And then we have Zalmo, Holy Priest. A priest of high rank who has been chosen among many priests. Severely suppresses heretics who disobey the teachings of God. Ramza's done none of the sort, but... White Aid. Holy Priest Job Command. Uses the power of the spirits by contract with darkness. Really? You are far from holy then, sir. Maybe I should show you a real, a real holy type spell. Jeez, that's a joke. Darkness powers. Anyway. You can obviously see where I stand on that. Half of MP, good for him. I know that now too. Move HP up, so he'll get back. Wow, I can't remember now. Was it a tenth of his HP every time he moves? That was quite a few episodes ago. I went over that. He does have a musk rod, an elf mantle, which is 25 and 25 evade, physical and magical. Yikes. Quite good. And he has a white robe, which I want. If I had steel, I would steal it. It gives 50 HP and 34 MP. Now, it doesn't give the +2 magic attack power, which you could argue that the wizard robe is fantastic in that regard and trumps this. And I could completely see that. This halves fire, lightning, and ice damage, though, which I do like. You could give your caster a way to stay in the game if you get bombarded by spells. So it's very nice. I would be heavily debating between it and the wizard robe, but it is a very good robe, and that's what we're dealing with. This map is pretty short, as the party is out here. Van has a quick, there we go. Does have a quick speed at a speed of 9, but she can't do anything. She mimics her fellows. And here they come. As you can see, unless you have a pretty decent jump, there's only a couple of ways to enter. So use that to your advantage. Hello. Oh yeah, Hell Ivy. Punk. Now, one thing to note about Mime, you'll only mimic ally actions, not every action, or lord, that could get nuts. Okay, let's have Ramza. Another thing to note before I forget. She can only mimic actions that she could normally learn. So, she won't mimic the guts of Ramza. She can maybe mimic throw stone, because she could normally learn throw stone. Do you see what I'm saying? See, wow. Do you hear what I'm saying? Understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? There we go. Just failing with words right now. She can only mimic what she could normally learn. So special class actions such as Holy Sword. She couldn't mimic Oghress's Stasis Sword because she has no way to learn that. Make sense? So that is one of the stipulations of Mime. We'll move Ramza down here. Increase the speed. There we go. Move here. Wait. Move here. As you can see with half MP on. I forgot this first time I've been in a battle since I've got it. As you can see, it halves the MP, but does not have the effects. Don't think that, oh well, half MP, half damage or healing. No. You get all the damage and healing, you just pay half for it. So very nice. Okay. I cast 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3. She would cast 1, 2, 3. You gotta start taking everything into account now. With Moogle, I don't really have to worry about that because Van won't hit enemies with that. So, Moogle! Hey, that's cool! Moogle! See? She will jump ahead of everybody. She immediately mimics. Oh, almost gonna go. Hello! Nice! And she doesn't lose her spot in the CT order either. Something else to know. M-Barrier, Haste, Shell, Protect, etc, etc, etc. Remember M-Barrier? The princess used it on herself, right? Well, Alma only has the MP to cast it once, unfortunately. However, you remember M-Barrier that the princess casted, right? Same thing. And she loves her brother so much, my big sisters would cast this on me too. Being the little one. Re-raise, Regen, Shell, Protect, Haste. You thought Ramza was scary before. Oh man. Playtime's really over. Now you may want to watch out from getting overzealous. Just because you have all these cool effects. But Ramza has all these cool effects. There goes half of your HP. And Van mimics. Oh, hey, he swung an ancient sword. I can too. Oh boy. Now here's where this gets very scary. Who all do you hit? Okay. And with 4? Nobody. Okay. Let's see some other things. And everybody's level. 22, 20, 24. You're by 4. 21, 21, 22. You're by 4. Crud. Oh yeah, by the way, only level 3. Remember, no experience as a fighter. We do level by 4. Just as I thought. The knight, Zalmo, and Ramza get hit. Huh. But this is way more fun. Let's do this. CT5, because it hits everybody. And you know what? Even with the 50% chance that guy has to block, Flare! No, I don't want to cast Flare. Something smaller, something not as big. I think about this really carefully. We'd normally cast Flare, but that'll defeat the purpose of this. Fire 3. Man, I'm going to regret this. CT5. Fire 3. You only took 17. Jeez. 33. Took 41. 52. That's pretty good. 64. Nice. 53. Ramza. Healed 41. Remember, he has the fire shield. Ow. 93 because, well, they like each other. Guarded. Good. Hey, that looked really cool! CT5 Fire 3! Oh no! Oh, guarded. Last. You take 43. Guarded. That doesn't shock me. 99. Nice. 96. Good. 40. You're down. Healed 70. 69. Not down. And you take yourself out, man. Good job. As you can see, this is when it gets pretty nasty. She will mimic anything she could normally learn. That includes armor break. Lame. It actually does include armor break, but it includes a multitude of things. Very scary. Be afraid of the kitty. Especially when Slim is on the board. Oh, it did knock me down. Lame. That's a shame. Need to put item on you. Anyway. Almost, of course, a guest character, so... There we go. Hell Ivy. Wow. Good. Didn't get stopped. Of course, he's probably casting, yeah, I was about to say, some type of heal spell. Which MP do you have, though? Oh yeah, a lot. Forgot. That cost you half. Anybody else know how to use items? No. 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 Okay. Probably can't raise you then. Oh, we'll just run up here and have Ramza start raising people. Go ahead and yell. Raise your speed again. Yeah. The reason I did not use Flare is because, well, Kitty would have died from the first blast from Slim. So, yeah. Yeah, let's draw out Murasama. There we go. Good job, TK. Yes, you're going to heal your comrades up and just be a complete pain. It's not like you're running out of MP anytime soon. But at least I knocked down one of the units. So that's good. Move up here. Increase your speed again. Because you need to get there before Van fades away. But there's Mime in action. Yeah. Can be pretty scary. You're going to stand by your buddy. That way you both get healed. No shocker there. So we'll start this fight really in earnest here in just a little bit. Stand up. And yes, she'll even mimic that when she first stands up. Pretty handy. Let's head out here, I suppose. Now let's see what we can get. Now you'll still hit everybody. But, like normal, you're almost healed. Now's when you start trying to get a little tricky with Mime. 1, 2. No, because you'll turn to face her. This is where it gets tricky. So, Slim will turn to face Van. And he'll cast haste. He'll turn and go 1, 2, 3. Van will turn and go 1, 2, 3. That's how it should go. If I decide to do that. Let's go. How does that hit? Hits you. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Sorry guys, this just takes a lot of thinking now. There's just a lot that goes into it at this point. He'll Zalmo, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. He's at full HP anyway. And you're probably going to get healed all the way anyway. So let's do this. No. See, only you three are getting hit. I think and Ramza can take the shots because he has Shell on. So let's do that. Ah, wrong spell. Thought I was on Flare. Oh, y'all can be hasted. Sure. And then double hasted if Van decides to go again. Yep. Level 4 haste. Meant to cast Flare. Whoops. That's a miscue. Ah, well. Shell and Protect wear off. You wait there. One left. We're gonna draw out Murasama. No more loss of precious life. Murasama! And heal. Good, didn't break. Now she's going to do the exact same thing. And remember, that does not take from the stock. She has no chance of failure. You're hasted now, which is a pain. But not too bad. Hell, Ivy. That elemental is really getting annoying. Gotta be pretty careful with this. We're gonna move here and swing. Guarded, dang it. She swings in front of her because that's where Ramza swung. In front. So move there. She can swing, really? Oh, she can punch. Okay, I did not know that. Punch! Move up here. Yell. We're gonna do Zalmo. I'm interested. I don't think Slim will move in time. Huh. I don't think he will. Evil souls of the dark, gather here. Kotetsu! And guess what? Kotetsu! There we go. Oh good, he can move through there. Good job. I didn't forget about myself. Hooray! Now here's the fun part. Phoenix down. If Van was one space closer, you would have seen her revive the enemy. Because that's how it goes. Let's see. I'm gonna move her. Oh, no. Guess up here. Now, this is important. Face forward. It's very important which way your mime is standing. Very important. Okay. Now, we need to heal. So we're going to cast Moogle here. Moogle? On myself. Which means Van will cast Moogle on herself. Which still keeps me in the range. As you can see, very interesting. If you're going to be using Mime, all kidding aside, you will really want to consider taking classes that a lot of the abilities only hit enemies, such as Samurai and Summoner. That way, just in case until you're good with Mime, that way, just in case the mimics, would screw you up, no harm, no foul, because the ability won't hit you. Or if it's a healing spell, the ability won't hit the enemy. It just gets really dangerous with Slim around. Because I have to remember, it's not happening just once more than likely. Gots to be careful. Weapon break. Oh, good. I'm about to say, man, TK lost his weapon again. Armor break. And that's gonna hurt. Remember, he no longer has armor, so... Fight for justice. Fists of fury. Repeated fist. Oh, geez, did more than expected. Okay. He'll stand up momentarily. He'll stand up momentarily. Let's see. Jeez, everybody? Yeah, it's everybody. You and that guy. You and the quote boss unquote. See if I can get a better calculation here. Just hit the boss. I like that. Let's do that. Not haste again. I don't know why I keep skipping flare. Level 4 flare. Take 66. Better than I expected, honestly. And Slim, you need to move back here. Actually, move here. Level 4 flare! Look, honey, I can do it too! Jeez! Yay! Well, she does like fire, and even though it's not elemental, it doesn't get too much more fiery than flare. There you go. And the lovers smack down the boss. What more do you want? Oh, it's just amazing. You heretics don't fear God. I'll fix you. And he disappears. I didn't get the treasure box, but oh well, that was awesome. There you go. Mime in action. And Ether. Yay. Wow. That's really weird. Why did it go off like that? Anyway. Are you alright? Yeah. So we're both okay. Yeah, Ramza would have been raised in another couple of turns. Remember, re-raise was still on. It lasts until it's used. I believe. How'd the examiner find out about the Holy Stone? Maybe it was someone behind the leader or Galabados church? But why would the church... Holy Stone? You mean the legendary Holy Stone? It really exists? Then maybe I've seen it. What? Where? Promise to take me with you? Don't be ridiculous. You'd have a terrible time. No, I won't take you. Okay, then I won't tell you. Come on, don't play games. You might get killed. It may be too late already. Because you disobeyed him. By now, I'm probably a heretic. A fugitive like you. Dystark may desert me to protect Bayouv. He's capable of that. Still no. It's too dangerous. Explain it to Zalbog. Get permission from the church. I saw it at Albone Monastery. Yes, a crystal with a carved Virgo crest. Virgo. Before it passes into their hands. Thanks for telling me. Now, go back to Zalbog. How do you get in, Albone? You're a heretic. You can't go into a monastery of Galabados. There's no way. She brings up an extremely valid point. See? You do need me, don't you? Only as far as Albone, alright? Then you go back. Alright. Promise me. And so as much as he doesn't want to put his sister in danger, Ramza has no choice. The path to Albone Monastery has reopened. But first, due to piece of equipment getting broken, we're going to have to re-gear. This is a good time to re-gear, resupply, everything before you head off to the monastery. So, I'm going to do just that. I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.